He has one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood, and beyond that, Ron Perlman has a career that stretched through decades. The Hellboy movie, Sons of Anarchy, and his most recent project, Hand of God. Ron is here to tell us more about his role in the dramatic thriller. Good morning, Ron.
Morning, Mary. How are you?
Hey, we're fine. It's great to see you and hear you. That voice. Hand of God is an Amazon original series. This is a darker premise, though. Set it up for us.
I played Judge Pernell Harris, probably pretty much every street in this fictional town in San Vicente, California is either named for my grandfather or my great-grandfather. So I'm a son of privilege. And when you find me, I'm in the midst of trying to deal with a horrific tragedy. My son has made an attempt on his life. He's lying in a coma on life support, and so I'm grasping at straws, trying to figure out what I can do in order to have a say in this horrific fate. And I find God, and I get baptized, and I start trying to make deals like this judge usually does. He tries to work his way out of things, and then comedy and drama ensues, as they say.
What appealed to you? Because as you're describing all of this, it sounds rather challenging. So why did you want to take on the role?
Well, number one, they asked me, which is always a really, really good start. But there's so many things about the role that are appealing. I mean, this is a very powerful guy who you find in a very compromised and vulnerable state, and it's a state that is new to him. He's a guy who has only known winning his whole life, and here he is for the first time losing, and he's really grappling with this. So the dialectic of these two extremes is very, very challenging, and asked of me things that I'd never really quite accessed in myself before as an actor, and it was just, you know, seductive to be put in a position where I was that challenged in such unique ways.
To change course a little bit in the conversation, Sons of Anarchy, a huge following. What do you hear from fans about that show?
Continue to just get so much positive reinforcement from all around the world, and I do a lot of traveling, and you know, the show is continuing to air everywhere on like 7 continents, and real game changer. I mean, I've never quite been involved in any project that kind of resonated to that degree and inspired that range of enthusiasm. And you know, one of those moments where you just say, wow, that happened, and I was a part of something that really kind of touched a nerve. I mean, this is why we do what we do, is to try to you know, find that thing that resonates, and that cuts through cultures and nationalities, and that's when culture is at its best. That's what it's doing. So thrilled to have been a part of that.
Well, you write in your book you were lucky along the way here with this career you've had, but I'd say hard work and attitude have had something to do with it as well. Hand of God premieres.
Well, a little bit of luck, a little bit of luck never hurts.
That is true. Hand of God premieres on September 4th. Ron, thanks for your time today. We appreciate it.
Nice talking to you, Mary.
Likewise. Mike.